Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Purposeful Passion, and for fueling your passion and helping you in cracking the interview. I am here with you, and in this video, I am going to cover how you can crack the interview of the Deloitte India. Basically, it is for the profile of the audit. If you want to go into the audit profile, then this video is going to be very useful for you. There are basically going to be 2 or 3 rounds depending on the time, whether you are appearing for the on campus, whether you are appearing off campus. So accordingly they are going to schedule the rounds also. In the first round, you can see on my screen also, they are going to ask the technical interviews. Technical round will be there, so they are going to ask you the technical questions, and in they are going to focus firstly on these areas. They are going to ask you the questions related to how you can do the audit of the trade receivables. So you need to focus, like you need to give out that we can use external confirmation, we can use bank statements to verify whether the payment is going on that basis, like you have read, you need to give the answers. The second question is going to be like audit of the property, plant and equipment. So how you can do that, whether you have the experience or not, and what type of opinions you can give, or what type of like checkings you need to do while doing the property, plant and equipment audit. You need to focus on that. And basically, like after that, they may ask you the questions related to the indias. So they are going to focus mainly on the two indias, indias 115 and indias 116. And in indias 115, they may ask you the different question, but basically they generally follow like 5 step models. What are 5 step models, how you do the recognition. They may give you the case scenario, and then they may ask you whether you should record the revenue or not. So depending on the situation, you need to answer that particular part. And in AS 116, they basically ask the question, what is the raw asset, how you can recognize, what is lease liability, what are if there is a modification in the lease liability, how you can do the changes in that particular part, what type of entries you need to give. So accordingly they are going to focus on that. And that in that manner they may ask you different questions related to the indias 116. And after that they are going to focus on the assertions, because assertion is a very important part of the audit. So you need to give the examples also, different type of assertions also. And by explaining more and more, you will be able to get into that particular profile. And they may ask you related to the how you do the audit of the prepaid expenses. So for audit, they are going to cover trade receivable, property, plant and equipment, and prepaid expenses mainly. So in these three, they may ask you two questions, they may ask you one question, they may ask you three, depending on the situation, what the interview minds is going on. And after that, they are going to very important, as I marked, diluted eps is also there, anti dilutive is also there. So india's 33 is going to deal. So you need to explain it properly, how anti dilution you can prove, what's the effect of the dilution eps, how you can calculate that. And depending on the situation, they may ask you the question, they may give you the case scenario like this is the profit and this is the number of the shares, whether the dilution is going to happen or not. You need to do the calculations also. Sometimes they may ask you to do that. And after that, they are going to cover like methods of calculation of the inventory, how you can calculate the inventory, and what type of opinions you need to form at that particular point of time while doing the physical audit of the inventory. And you need to refer to the relevant standards of auditing for that particular part, which we have also. And after that, they may ask you audit opinions. In audit opinion, they will not directly ask you what is modified opinion, what is unmodified opinion. They will give you a particular case scenario, this things are going on, we have identified this type of observations, and we have given to the relevant person. And key audit person, or whatever the person who is dealing with that particular firm or organization. And accordingly, what type of opinion you can give, what is the modified opinion, unmodified opinion, which standard you are going to use, like SS705 you are going to use, whether you need to give as a key audit matter or not. So you need to prepare accordingly. And it will be a case scenario based questions will be on that part. And if you are going for the internal control profile or something, you need to check as per SA 315. So they may ask you what is the internal financial control, and how you can check those things. And if it is going to be a particular thing, what I can say, it's a tech based company, or so how you can do the checks on that part, what is the difference between internal controls and internal financial controls. So they are going to ask you this type of questions, so you can prepare those questions, and after that you will like go into the next like step, or I can say like next round. And in that round they will ask you relevant questions related to the audit, about your articleship, like whether you will be able to shift or not, or like what type of things you have done in your articleship, and if you have like different type of experience in articleship, and if you have stat audit experience. So they basically going to ask like what type of companies you have audited, what are their turnover. So they may ask you this type of questions, so you can prepare accordingly. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that that video is going to be useful for you. Thank you so much.